So, hello and welcome to today's Community Spotlight, where I introduce local companies I know and trust and introduce them to you. I'm your host, Ben Campbell, and today I'm here with my good friend Natalie with the Scotty Gomez Foundation. Now,
Hi.
little side note, and I don't even think you knew I was going to say this. Natalie was my very first date in homecoming. Freshman year in high school, when my mom had to pick me up with a Suburban, drive over. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That's a flashback.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
We went with our whole crew.
Oh yeah,
We were so young.
Whole crew. So
We look like children. I didn't know what you were going to say.
okay. So Natalie, how did you get into this nonprofit?
Oh, wait. Okay, so we are reaching 20 years with the Scotty Gomez Foundation. My dad and my brother started it 20 years ago. We started the Hockey Association in 2013. And basically, the foundation started because Scott at the time was getting very successful in his NHL career, and my dad is all about giving back.
Nice.
And my dad comes from humble upbringings to, poverty, all that. He can tell you the saddest story ever. But he always says, don't forget where you came from. Alaska's been good to you. There was a lot of people that helped you get to where you are.
Amen.
So that was a big thing when Scott won both cups. You celebrated with the whole town because it took a whole community to help him get to where he is.
Nice.
And then my dad always says, and they lived in Mexico, and then they also lived in San Diego. That's where my dad was raised. And if it wasn't for the Boys and Girls Club, where would he be? And, it saved his life. That's what he always says. And athletics and sports, academics, all of that. It really helps people get to where they want to be in life. It also helps with your confidence, social skills, professionalism. How can you team build? Can you work with others? That's a huge one. I know a lot of employers that ask people, have you played team sports?
Oh, yeah.
That's a big one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure. I don't know if you asked that at Campbell Painting.
100%. It's because that you have to be an individual and perform, but you have to also be part of a team and get the job done, right? 100%. If you're part of a team sport, it gives it's a huge plus.
And from our upbringing, we both played soccer.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like that's why I work so well with people. I was on the same comp team for 12 years of my life. I grew up with those girls. They were my sisters. And now we see each other. We went through everything together. I mean, think about it, from 8 all the way to like 18. I mean, we saw each other through all the different trials in life. So, they started it 20 years ago. We're actually, this is our 20th anniversary. We'll be coming up this summer.
Yep.
He started it to help families. My dad loves hockey. My dad actually was a baseball and football player and a coach, but hockey, I mean, how are you going to get that gear in San Diego? There's just no way. And he used to watch the Gulls play, San Diego Gulls. Yeah. His favorite player, Willie O'Ree, was the first African-American player in the NHL. He played for the Boston Bruins. And so hockey's a wonderful sport. So bringing it, in Alaska we want people to be involved, but gear is so expensive. That's why a lot of us played soccer or whatever, tennis or whatever. So what the foundation does is we loan the gear for kids, and you just have to return it at the end of the year. First, my dad started with the Boys and Girls Club. He would, fundraise the money, and then he was, I believe they were the Wolf Pack or something like that. So he was with the Wolverines for a while, and then he ended up starting his own hockey association in 2013, and that donates to about 120 to 130 kids per year, and we loan you the gear, and the costs are half of what other organizations are, and that's what we want to be affordable. We have lots of parents that have 5 kids, and they all skate for our program, or we have changed our motto in the last decade. It used to be for underprivileged kids. Now it's hockey's for everyone. USA Hockey's motto is hockey's for everyone. So we just want it to be affordable and accessible for all. So we have a couple girls that play comp soccer. They're downhill skiers, and they're 10 years old, and they want to try hockey.
There you go.
And then the parents don't have that financial burden of being like, oh my God, I have to go to champs and play it again, and I'm going to spend a fortune. Try it with us, see if the kid likes it, and if it, you can stick with us all the way to 18. But we love when we see kids grow into comp or go to other organizations and grow and flourish.
Yeah. Hockey's got to be one of the most expensive sports, right?
Oh yeah, my dad always says now it's an elite sport now.
Yeah.
It's an elite.
Which sucks, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
with us it's not anymore. You can come, we'll loan you all the gear, you don't have to worry
Nice.
about that, and we have payment plans, and like I said, you have, I don't know, 7 kids now, and I told you, 4.
Yeah.
Get them signed up,
Cool.
why not?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
our
yeah.
Learn to Skate just ended last night, and we'll start back up in October. So give them a try, and you'll just love it. And the way we loved soccer, I love hockey so much now. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't love it when I was a kid. I think I was just kind of too stuck on one sport, but I
Sure.
think it's really important to play multiple.
Yeah.
I wish I would have done that. I wish I wouldn't have quit volleyball. I wish I wouldn't have quit hockey. I was just obsessed with soccer.
Oh, yeah. I hear you. Yeah. Wow, well, you took a couple of my
Sorry.
questions out of here. You answered, those were good though. You got pretty much everything answered. So you got what's unique. Well, let's kind of jump into this one. Okay. What is your favorite movie?
So I have a couple.
Okay.
Coming to America will always be up there. I love Coming to America, and I had parents that were not picky about what I watched. I had, my sister was 10 years older, my brother was 8 years older.
Yeah.
I can't believe the things my mom watched. My parents actually let me watch. They just never thought anything was a big deal, which I kind of like that parental, motto. But Coming to America, and I forgot about this one, Beaches. Beaches was with Bette Midler.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, classic.
Okay.
Best friends, going through it all, meeting as children at 9, and then going through like adulthood together, and it's a beautiful story. Highly recommend it. And then I have 3, Overboard with Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell.
That's a good one
that's
too.
That's a legend.
That's so good.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that one in forever.
it's amazing. They made a remake, which was okay, but those are my 3 that's all we watched growing up.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, so you went over a lot of fantastic information. Is there anything else that we missed out that you want to put in here? I mean, you talked about how you kind of have the payment plan. It's for everybody. It's the family. It's your brother's thing, and now you are head of it. Correct?
Yeah, so the last couple of years, my dad and I've helped him over the years, and now I see a need of wanting to do more. My dad and my brother have done a fantastic job with creating events, and that's kind of how we operate, and that's how we're able to fund the hockey program we have 4 events, which everyone's welcome to register. We would love to have you. I'm so happy, Ben, you've played the last 2 years of Con Hockey.
Yeah.
Isn't it a blast?
It's so much fun. Everybody, and I like it. I haven't played since I was 12. So much fun. The Novice League was fantastic.
You gotta play if you are like, I haven't played hockey in years, I would highly recommend doing the novice level. It is so much fun being out there. I mean, this year, I'm glad it was cold, and we got the out-of-state teams to be able to see the Northern Lights. Yeah. That was fantastic. Yeah. But what a great year, and that one we could not do without our big sponsors, our volunteers, everything. So we have that one. Our events are our main thing that we focus on for the year. So we have that. Then in June, we have our Michael Connor Invitational Golf Tournament. Okay. That's going to be in June. We used to have a celebrity golf tournament for 10 years. That was when Scott was playing. That one got wild. We had a lot of NHL people come up, and it was amazing. And then we got rid of it. And then our treasurer, Michael Connor, who's a legend to us, he's our grandfather that we never had. He helped my dad start the foundation, really, and he wanted the golf tournament to come back. So this year's already 8th annual. Nice. It started out as an invitational, but now it's open to companies and people. If you want to just support a good cause and just have fun, it's amazing. Who doesn't like to golf in the summer? Oh, yeah. And that's an easy one. Hockey players to golfing. Anything. I even got my own clubs last year, so I'm all in now. And then in September, this one I want to grow more. This is going to be our 6th annual. Scotty Gomez Foundation 5K.
Okay.
I've always, when I was growing up, I always participated in Skinny Raven races and events, and I think they do a phenomenal job. And so we started ours, and it's been great. It's just like a community event. You get the same people that come, and like I said, you always want to grow it. You want to make it better.
Yeah.
So that's always open for people if they have ideas or want to collaborate. That's another one. And then in November, which I'm wearing right now, is our all-state alumni tournament. And this one my dad came up with. I think last year was 11 or 12. Sorry about that. But my dad just thought it was fun. All these hockey players that grew up in town, or Wasilla or Fairbanks or Juneau, they can come up and play in a tournament. So we have an open, so say Diamond has 2 teams. They have an open tournament, an open team, which is 35 and under, and then we have 35 and up. And honestly, this is one of the best weekends of the year, the best hockey. I mean, you see like ex-Aces players or ex-UAA, because my dad ended up making 2 teams that were the out-of-towners, outsiders, people that didn't grow up in Alaska but have been here for 30 years, so they kind of formed their own team. Bunch of studs, great hockey. That's a great fundraiser. We love doing that one. So yeah, basically just kind of, those are our 4 main through the whole year, and I'm always looking for other ways to fundraise, and I'm open to ideas, and so that's why it's nice that, you know, you're so community focused, and I am too, and so and the great thing about living here is you connect with all the people that you grew up with. Look at how, you know, and it's good to, I love that about Alaska. You can't get that anywhere.
No, absolutely not. This is Alaska. It's just Anchorage, in Alaska in general, but Anchorage is just a big town. It is not a city. You know, it is just, everybody still knows everybody. It's fantastic. We all support each other in business. And yeah. And like, so we're going back. I just want to talk about a pond hockey tournament that I was a part of. As like business owners out there, it's a fantastic way for networking, for you to meet other businesses. And it's a fantastic way for you to build a stronger company culture with your employees. If you get teams together and you go into the tent and drinking beers together and everything else. So it's like a win-win-win and you're donating to them. It's just, I cannot tell you. I mean, you need to have a team next year. If you are a business, sign up, have a team. It will be worth it. I promise you that.
And we have sponsorships available. Our next video, which, I mean, we have the same video, guys. He's going to be really focusing on what a sponsor receives at the pond hockey, and that's a really great way. You can get your own rink, so you have, you know, your own rink. You get your own team included, and a ton of exposure.
Yes.
So I'm so glad you're doing it, and like I said, it's open to everyone. I would highly recommend doing it, even if you're not the greatest skater. It's just being out there.
Yep. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so if someone wants to get a hold of you, if someone wants, I mean, it's just like sign up for one of the events. Do you have a website? What should they do?
So we have our Scotty Gomez Foundation website, and we have all our events on there. You can, you know, there's areas where you can click and sign up. Our next sign up will be the Michael Connor Invitational. We'll have that pulled up. And yeah, everything's on there. We also, we're active on social media. Our Facebook and Instagram are probably the most up to date with everything, letting you know what we're doing. But definitely check out the website, and any questions or concerns, my dad and myself, our emails are on there. You can always get a hold of us.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Ben.
Thanks.